back to my channel. For today's video, I'm gonna be doing this bridal look, and the reason why I'm doing a bridal look today is because I'm officially getting married next year, which I'm really excited, nervous but excited. Me and my fiance finally chose our wedding venue this past weekend, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So guys, I'm gonna show you guys a quick clip of my wedding venue that me and my fiance just chose. So yeah, I can't wait to show you guys right now.
Are you ready, babe?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Come on.
Huh?
We're very excited and we cannot wait. We're gonna be doing a wedding vlog, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the process along the way. I'm very nervous. I've never planned a wedding. It's gonna be my first time. I'm still debating of getting help to plan a wedding. So yeah guys, this is gonna be really nerve-wracking, but I'm excited because I know not everything goes perfectly on your wedding day. That's from what I hear, but I can't wait to show you guys the process. And also I'm thinking about doing some DIYs for our centerpieces. I'm not sure yet, but I'll definitely let you guys know and also post it here. But yeah guys, I'm really excited. Guys, I'm thinking about doing a bridal series here on YouTube also, just to do different wedding looks, and because I'm still deciding what type of makeup I want to do for my wedding. So yeah, I'm also debating if I'm gonna do it myself or somebody else is gonna do it. I just moved recently to this area, so I do not know a lot of makeup people around here. For those that know me, you guys know that I'm from California, and in California we love to do our makeup out there, like really bold and dramatic, and even different kinds. But here where I just recently moved to, they like very natural makeup, which it's not bad, but for me I feel like natural makeup doesn't do anything for me. So I want something a little bit like more on the glamour side, not so dramatic, but kind of an elegant look, if that makes sense. But so yeah, I'm still debating if I want somebody to do my makeup or not, or I'm just gonna do it myself, because I'm very particular when it comes to my makeup. When it comes to hair, I don't mind it as much, but when it comes to my makeup, I'm very particular with that. So yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know when the time gets closer, but yeah, for right now I'm not sure. I'm gonna start this series for you guys anyway, so for those who want to do their own makeup or don't have the budget, you know, you can definitely do it yourself. So guys, in the past I've done bridal looks for my friends and my cousins and people that I know, so yeah, this will be fun to do it on myself now finally. For those that know me also, and for those that know me and my fiance, I know it's been a long time. Probably a lot of my friends and family probably are like, it's about time. But hey, you know, things happen, and it wasn't at the right time. So, but now it's the time, so I'm really excited and can't wait. Like I saw, I went all over Instagram and also Google, and just to look up some pictures that I think that I want to do for my makeup on my wedding day. And I found one of these pictures, and it looks really nice. Like, I'm gonna try to recreate this look here. This is a look I'm trying to go for on my wedding day, something very glamorous. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to recreate that look for you guys. So I'm gonna start off by using the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit. It's like this. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it all over my brow. Trying to get all the product, rubbing all the product on the brow. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try to shape my brows. Now I gotta get my eyebrows done, guys, but I haven't had the chance yet. I was trying to let them grow a little bit longer too. Now I'm gonna use the flat side now. I'm just gonna go ahead and flatten the brows down. Hey guys, this is the best they're gonna get. Now I'm gonna be using this brown microfilling pen from Benefit Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do filling it in. I basically have any hair. I'm just gonna go ahead and follow the shape of my brow. Just creating a shape to them too, because yeah, you guys can see it has no shape. They have no shape at all. Just like that, guys, and don't worry if they're not perfect. We are gonna clean them up with some concealer. I'm gonna be using the 8 by Under Eye Concealer. It's in the shade Medium Nude. So this looks like this. I've been using this concealer for a very long time. It's one of the best concealers I've ever used. Especially people who have very dry under eyes like myself, you're gonna love this concealer. You basically want to follow the shape of your brow, you know? Like that. And do that on the top as well. Not following the shape of my brows. I'm gonna apply that in the middle between the two brows. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that concealer. With any beauty blender you may have or sponge, I'm gonna go ahead and pat the concealer down, the one that we applied in the middle of the brows, and also bring it in the front towards each side of your brows, just so you can give more of a blended look and the area doesn't look so dark and harsh. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids, and I'm gonna be using the P. Louise base and the shade Rumor 0.5 on my lid. Now, after I do that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and use my sponge now, and just gonna go ahead and press it on. It's gonna make the shadows go on a lot more smoother, and that product goes evenly everywhere. You guys can see. I'm gonna be using this 24 karat baby palette from Kylie Cosmetics, and the shades I'm gonna be using, I'm gonna use this shade called Here For It All. This one here, that one there. I'll be using this Morphe M501 brush. It's a large blending brush, and I'm gonna be using that to apply that all over the lid, especially in my crease area. The shade here is kind of like an orangey brown shade. It's the best way I can describe it. Now I'm gonna darken it up with this shade called Birthday Bash, which is it's almost the same shade, just a little bit darker, which is this one here. Right on my crease. I guess she doesn't have a lot of orangey tones in her eyeshadow, but for me, I feel like I have to, because I have really bad dark circles, so I don't want them to accentuate it even more. So you can see, it doesn't really have a lot of orangey shades. It's more of like brown taupes, gray shades. But I want to do mine a little bit more on the orangey side. Feel like for me it like brightens up my eyes a little bit more. The same palette, I'm gonna be using the shade called let's see, I'm gonna do the shade called Pull Up, which is this one here. That one, I still want some brown tones in there also. So okay, and with that I'm gonna apply that right here, right in the middle of my crease, and I'm gonna be using this Morphe M423 brush. Just applying it right in the center and dabbing it on, bringing it all the way and just bringing it like to the middle of my crease. Now I'm gonna go back with that Morphe M441 brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend that shade. Going back with this brush, so I'm blending that color out just to make those colors blend all together. I'm gonna go ahead and use that shade called Moments in Time, which is this one here. It's like a darker brown, kind of like has a little bit of red in there from what it looks like. So it reminds me of like a mahogany color. Just dabbing that shade also there in the outer V, like that. with that same brush. The Morphe Amplify 1 brush, that blending brush. Like, also guys, the fluffier the brush, the better to blend. So I'll let you guys know that. And this is like my favorite blending brush so far. So as you guys can see, it's nicely blended now. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease. Now going back with my P. Louise base, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease, and I'm gonna be using this Makeup by Mario and Sephora brush. It's a concealer brush. You can use any brush you might have, like any concealer brush will do. Or you can even use an eyelash curler, since I showed you guys that trick also. It's a lot more easier for you guys to use that method. But if you guys do, make sure you don't do the outer V part, do the other part first. Because then you guys are gonna cut that the outer V also, so you don't want that. So make sure you just apply the other shades first. Don't apply your outer V colors yet. The lash curler first, and then apply your outer V color. So I am cutting the crease a little bit higher than what I'm used to, just because I see in the picture she does have a dramatic lash, and if I do it just the usual way I do it, you're not gonna be able to see any of my eyeshadow. So that's why I'm applying a little bit more. Oh guys, it's really hard cutting the crease. It's really time consuming, especially for me because I have hooded eyes, and every time it moves, it goes like, you know. But you guys, take your time. No rush. It's your wedding day also, so make sure you have a lot of time also. Okay guys, and I'm gonna be using this Dose of Color brush that came with one of the palettes I have. I really like this brush because I love how it applies those shadows or like shimmers and stuff like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this shade called I'm gonna go for like a gold look right now. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the shade called Love It Here. This one here is like a pinky gold shade. Dabbing that on. And use a shade called Exquisite, which is this one here. It's like a copper shade. Right in the middle. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use this shade called All That Glistens Is Gold, which is this one there. It's kind of like I don't know how to describe this color actually. It's like a brown with like gold flakes in it. These are all shimmers, the ones I'm applying to, so it's more like a nice transition, you know. Just going back and forth with those two last shades just to make them blend a lot better. And going back with that Moments in Time shade, that color we applied on our outer V, going back with that shade, just dabbing it on with that same Morphe Amplify 3 brush, just dabbing it on there, like patting it, because we don't want that color to get lost. And with that same brush, kind of blend it out a little bit too. Alright guys, so this is going to be the trickiest part. It's going to be doing this liner. So as you guys can see, she has them in her inner corners, and it connects to the bottom lash line too. So yeah, it's going to be tricky. I'm not great at doing look eyeliner, guys. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not great at it. We're going to try. I'm going to be using this Vivid Matte Liquid Liner from NYX Cosmetics, which looks like this, which I've been really liking so far. Okay guys, so here goes nothing. Let's apply my concealer first, guys, because I apply a lot of concealer. I have really bad dark circles, as you guys can see, so I do want to apply some of that. Okay, I'm going to clean up all that fallout I have underneath my eyes. Don't worry guys, just want to do my liner first. Okay, so I already cleaned up the fallout I had underneath my eyes and also apply these lashes. The mascara I use is one I've been using recently, which is the Lash Idol from Lancome Cosmetics, which I'm really liking and definitely gonna get a full size of that soon. Yeah, I really like that mascara. So yeah, and I believe these lashes are from LA Girl. I forgot the style. I just got them the other day, and I actually filmed a video prior to this, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and but unfortunately the lighting sucked, and as you guys can see, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I got better lighting now. I actually purchased some lights, so hopefully this video looks a lot better than my older videos. I know I needed to get better lighting, but I just didn't have the time and also didn't know which ones to get. So I did a little bit of research. Not that they're not the best lights, but they sure seem like they're doing a good job so far. So let's see how well they work. Hopefully these lights are doing better. So hopefully you guys can see a little bit more of the details and what I'm doing. And and also if it looks a little more clearer. But yeah, guys, I had to get better lighting. Sorry. Okay, guys, so now for complexion, I'm gonna be using this Power Grip primer from e.l.f. Cosmetics. So this is one of the items I also got recently, and also tried it on my last video. And it has a weird consistency, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It is very sticky. It's like not sticky, but it's like a gel at first, and then it feels sticky. If that makes sense. It is a primer, and it's supposed to be very hydrating. So people have dry skin. This is really good. It has hyaluronic acid, I believe, and it's supposed to make the makeup stay a lot longer. I did try it on last time, and I'm not sure if I really saw a big difference, but I just see my skin a little bit more dewy. So I'm not sure that's what's supposed to do, but so let's see. Guys, meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and color correct. I'm gonna be using this LA Girl Pro Concealer and this shade Orange Corrector. It's gonna help with my dark circles to cancel them out. So when I apply my actual concealer, it doesn't look so great underneath my eye area. I know this shade is a little bit too dark. I'm realizing it now, because even though apply my concealer is making my concealer even a little bit more darker than what I would want it to be. So I'm definitely gonna get like maybe the peach shade instead of the orange. Oh, and also, guys, before you apply anything on your skin, make sure for your wedding day, make sure you exfoliate the day of your wedding. If you have dry skin like me, definitely get a really hydrating moisturizer. It's gonna make your skin look not as dry, and also with the exfoliator, it'll make your skin a lot more smoother and also remove all the dead skin cells, and you won't have as much texture when you apply your makeup. So definitely do that before you do your makeup all the time, or especially on your wedding day, you always want that. And also a good eye cream too. So yeah, you want the eye very hydrated also. Like me, I definitely need it because look at the dark circles I have. And also it's gonna help the under eye makeup stay a lot more better and also go a lot more smoother. I believe that primer already probably set. So I'm gonna go ahead now, and I'm gonna be using this Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I'm applying that all over my skin. And I'm gonna be using this Makeup by Morgan Sephora brush. The reason why I'm applying the tinted moisturizer first, and I already applied moisturizer, but I would want my skin a little bit more hydrating. I need my skin to be a lot more hydrating because my skin's very dry right now. It's winter time, so definitely need it right now. Especially if I'm gonna apply a little bit of powder on top, I definitely need that extra moisture to the skin. Also, guys, I do have some redness, but I feel like if you have really bad redness, definitely get a green corrector and also correct before you apply any foundation. That would help also reduce some redness, and it won't show up. Definitely recommend not to use a foundation that has SPF, because in your pictures you will have flashback. So what that means, when you take pictures, on your pictures, it's gonna show the white cast on your face, and you definitely do not want that. So yeah, get any foundation that does not have SPF. Also some powders, some loose powders and powders, some of them also have that, so please watch out for that. Not anything with SPF. I'm also going to mention the ingredient that also creates flashback for powders. I'll definitely post it somewhere around here. But yeah, definitely do not get any products that have one. Do not get those products that have those ingredients in it. So I'm going to be using my favorite foundation right now, which is a light reflecting foundation from NARS Cosmetics, and I'm in the shade Stromboli. And I'm going to be using the Makeup by Mara Sephora brush. Sorry if I forgot to mention that. And it's a foundation brush. And what I'm going to do is apply in the back of my hand. I'm going to warm up that product. And I'm going to go ahead and dab it on my hand all around, so all the brush has evenly amount of product on the brush. Gonna go ahead now, pat it on. And guys, you can use a sponge when applying your foundation. If for me that I need more coverage, I definitely want to use a brush. It's gonna give you a lot more coverage than the sponge will. So I just want to give you a quick tip on that. So anybody that has maybe like perfect skin, definitely use a sponge. But if you have like textured skin or acne like myself, or need more coverage, definitely use a brush. It's gonna give you more coverage. And right now I feel like this foundation might be a little bit too dark for my skin right now, but I just love this foundation. I feel like when I take pictures, my skin looks flawless, so that's why I love it so much. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my concealer now. I'm gonna apply my concealer first, the areas where I'm gonna apply it. Set for a bit. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some here on my cupid's bow. Right here, underneath my lip. Still highlight this area a little bit more. Okay, and now I'm gonna apply my contour, which I'm gonna be using this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze. This is like my favorite product to contour with. A little bit on the back of my hand. Sorry guys, I know my hand looks crazy right now. I'm gonna be using that Makeup by Mario foundation brush again. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it right here. Bring it on more on the higher side, just to give me more of a chiseled look. Whatever's left on the back of my hand, I'm gonna do it on the bottom of my jawline. Well, you don't want it to be like a whole darkness underneath the jawline, if that makes sense. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my sponge, just blend the concealer. Down my nose. My forehead, underneath my lip, my cupid's bow, and now underneath my eyes. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and apply some translucent powder underneath the eyes. So guys, I went back to my Huda Beauty powder, translucent powder. I had to get a new one of these. I love the Rihanna, the Fenty one. Sorry guys, so yeah, I feel like my Fenty Beauty one is a little bit too dark, and the Huda Beauty one's a little bit more brighter, and also it brightens up the under eye a lot more than this. It bakes better. That makes sense. Yeah guys, because in my old videos, I'm starting to notice, I'm like, how come my under eye looks a lot more brighter and more smoother? And I'm like, why? And then I realized, oh well, duh, I was using the Huda Beauty translucent powder. This one doesn't make my under eye look so dark, because the Fenty one, I can still see darkness underneath my eyes, and with with this one I don't. As you guys can see, look at that. And I'm dabbing the sponge underneath the eyes because I would have baked, but my under eye again is really dry, so I don't like to bake really, so it makes my under eyes look a lot more drier. So that's the only problem I have with this powder. Well, the reason why I switched basically was because as you guys can see, my eyes are starting to water. I don't know, because I applied too much of the product, but yeah, it's the fragrance it has in it. It just makes my eyes really watery. That's the reasons why I stopped using it. But as you guys can see, my eyes starting to get watery. But yeah, that's the only reason why I stopped using it. But I love the finish of it, so I just have to go back and just deal with it, you know? I'm going to be using the Maybelline Super Stay 24-Hour Powder. I did a review on this product, but honestly, guys, on top of foundation, just to set your foundation with, it does not look bad at all. So I'm just going to apply it to the areas where I want a little bit more coverage and not as shiny. I get really oily now, like on my nose, around it, really bad. It makes my skin look a lot more flawless. So I just like just dabbing it on too, and just a little bit, so you guys can see I don't need that much. Now I'm gonna be using this KKW Contour and Highlighting Kit. I know I've been having this for a long time, and I need a new one, but as you guys know, KKW hasn't brought back the products yet, and I'm gonna use this until I have no more. So, Kim and everybody, you guys better hurry up and bring back these products because they're amazing. So what I do, I just mix those two dark shades together, these two right here. These two right here. Just mix them. I use a little bit less of the darker shade though, because it's, you guys can see, it's a little too dark. So a little bit on my forehead. I'm not gonna apply it on my jawline just because I feel maybe just a little bit. Because again, I don't want that darkness to come through, you know. Dark down there, so in this MAC 224 brush, and what I'm gonna do is contour my nose. This is optional, but I like to contour a little bit with that powders, only because I feel like I don't need a lot to contour, but I just like to contour a little bit. Okay, for my blush, I'm gonna be using this Powerpuff Girls in ColourPop collection. And this is in the shade Saving the World. It's like a pretty peachy pink shade. So I love anything that has peach, because I noticed too in her picture she has a lot of blush too, like a peachy shade. So that's what I'm gonna be using. So I'm gonna apply it right there. The apples on my cheeks and bringing it up. Using this Those of Colors brush that we used earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and take that same Kylie palette again, and I'm gonna use that shade, which one did we use? I'm gonna take that shade called Winning again, this one there, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that shade only underneath my bottom lashes. Just because I kind of don't want a lot on the bottom lashes. I just want the eyes to be more brighter, so that's why I don't want to apply too much underneath the lash line. Something like that. Okay, guys, because you guys can see even in the picture here, she doesn't have a lot. You see that? She doesn't have really color underneath the eye area either. Now, it's the hardest part. Here we go, guys. And for the hardest part here, I'm gonna go ahead and connect, you know, the inner inner corners together. So let me go ahead and do that. Before I do that, I am noticing she has like an inner corner highlight shadow in there to brighten her eyes up. So let me go ahead and see what shade I can use. Perfect. I'm gonna be using the shade called the Mayor from the ColourPop and Powerpuff Girls collection. This one there. Nice. I think that's a nice, pretty color we can use to brighten it up in that area. And I'm using this Morphe M506 brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and brighten that there. Let me go ahead and try this now, guys, and see how it's gonna look. Let me apply some mascara and see how it looks. If not, I'm gonna apply some liner on the lower lash line. But I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing because it's so harsh. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Just so it won't look as harsh, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and apply some liner. This is from Sugar Cosmetics. The shade Back to Black. I know I've been having this for a long time, but it's like the best liners I've used. It looks a lot better now with the liner. And also forgot to mention, you definitely need anything waterproof for that day because I know that day I'm gonna be bawling my eyes out. So definitely apply a liner that's gonna be waterproof as well because this one is definitely not waterproof. Some mascara, bottom lashes. I forgot to mention the shadow I used to smudge the liner with was this Dose of Colors palette, and the shade I used called I think it's Stay Sassy, which is this one here. Yeah, see the liner way to bring it all together because I think by itself it would have looked really weird. So I had to do my hair and get the kids from school. So let's go ahead and finish up the look. Okay, for my brow bone, I'm gonna be using the KKW Content Highlighting Kit. I'm gonna put that at my brow bone. Basically, I want something, you know, pretty highlighted. And for my highlighter, I'm gonna be using my favorite highlighter of all time. It's Anastasia Beverly Hills and I Am Rizzy. This is the best highlighter I have ever tried, and it's broken. I've been having it with me since forever, but I'm definitely not throwing it out. It's like the best highlighter I own, and I'm gonna use it until it's no more. If I do that, I'm gonna spray myself with this Marabadesco's facial spray, so it's gonna make all the product melt into my skin. Before that dries down, I'm gonna apply that highlighter right above where we apply that blush. Better. Just blending it out too. Just look, guys, look how pretty that highlighter is. This is why it's my favorite. Lips, I'm gonna be using this MAC Selena Cosmetics liquid lipstick. I know. I always use this liquid lipstick. It's my favorite liquid lipstick of all time, actually. And I use it a lot. But I try my best to save as much as I can just because it is limited edition and I haven't found a dupe for it yet. I'm gonna do that on the outside of my lips. I just lined that up with a liquid lipstick. I usually don't use lip liners. I don't like them. I'm gonna be using this Supercell Vinyl ink from Maybelline Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Captivated. I already applied some a little bit on my lips. Sorry, guys. Forgot to mention that. This is why I love this color combo so much. It's so pretty. I wouldn't be surprised if I wear this combo on my wedding day because I always use it and I love it. It's like my favorite so far. So you can leave it like that as it is, you know. The girl in the picture did have more of a pinky nude lip. As you guys can see, she had more of a pinky nude lip. But I don't know, I love the colors I chose for me. So you can do that, or you know, it's your wedding day, you can do whatever you want, right? And for my gloss, I'm gonna be using this ultra glossy lip in the shade Moon Tiara. I think I want gloss on my wedding day for sure. And this is like a peachy gloss with gold sparkles in it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and also guys, don't forget to comment if you guys want me to review any more products, any recommendations you guys want me to do, or any looks. Yeah, go ahead guys and comment below, and thank you so much for watching guys. Till next time, bye bye.